Hi guys, hello Merry Meet everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and yes, today is the 1st of July, and I had some interesting phone calls yesterday from YouTube. Actually, I wouldn't say phone call, it was more like an interactive chat through Google Hangouts with YouTube creator grants. It turns out that somehow my grant money came here, was sooner than expected, and somebody managed to get the check, and they tried to cash it, or they did successfully cash the check at a bank that wasn't me or my bank. And so of course YouTube created grants realized that something was wrong, and they called me up and they said, "Michelle, did you get the check?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm not supposed to get it until next week." And they said, "Well, somehow came sooner." I said, "Oh, really? That's very interesting, considering the fact is the matter is I never got it." And they asked me some questions, and it turns out that some stranger had somehow intercepted the check and deposited it into their personal checking account, which also is TD Bank. And so now YouTube created grants and TD Bank have to do a criminal investigation to find out who indeed this person was, which obviously no, because that person obviously deposited the check into their own personal checking account, and that wasn't me. That's the important thing here. So, you know, it just makes me kind of a little bit disgusted to think that some people are so dishonest in this world that they would do that. And I see so much stuff I don't like. And it makes me just kind of feel like, what the hell happened to sanity in this world? You know? Alright, so anyway, the point is that the bank is going to have to file criminal charges against this individual for depositing a check that wasn't theirs. I also told YouTube creator grants that they need to file a report with the police department through the postal service, since obviously that's mail theft. And I went and got the mail a little late, and I didn't see any check in the mailbox. Okay. So, that means that they said that we'll probably be reissuing a new check, and we still recommend that you pay $5 for certified mail. I said, listen, take the $5 charge out of the $5,000 before you send me another check, please. And I said, did you get any idea of who it was that cashed the check? And I said, I'm sending you a copy of my state ID. I sent my picture ID and everything so they can verify that with the TD Bank security camera who actually deposited that check and tried to impersonate me, or even obviously they couldn't impersonate me because I didn't have a bank at TD Bank. So I sent my picture ID and stuff like that, and so they are going to go ahead and it's gonna become a criminal matter now. But fortunately enough, I'm not the one who's in trouble because I didn't break the law. So whoever you were, you are one stupid person, because number one, you seriously thought that for a $5,000 check, you don't think it would raise a few eyebrows if you deposited that into your bank account? Didn't anybody ever teach you common sense, huh? No. Am I mad because someone stole my money? I am a little bit perturbed, mind you, but I'm more perturbed at the ignorance and stupidity of the individual, whoever he or possibly she is, to do this in the first place. I'm also a little bit cross with YouTube Creator Grants. And I'm going to explain why to YouTube Creator Grants. Common sense says, you're going to send someone a $5,000 check. You would definitely think that you, from day one, from the very beginning, 1, want photo ID. 2, we'll send it certified. 3, send us a cashier or bank check. You didn't do any of those. So you sent a check sight unseen, and you didn't ask me if I wanted to have the certification before you sent me the check. What the futon are you thinking? Of course I do. If that means I have to take $5 less out of $5,000, that's fine. I certainly could accept $4,995. That wouldn't have been so bad. You sent this money sight unseen, and then you basically, and you say to me in the letter is that I need to justify the expense. Well, now, using the same policies, I would like to see you find out is who in the heaven's name did that, who took that check, okay? Now, for grants, people who have given grants out to many people in the past, you have, unfortunately, demonstrate some pretty bad fiscal management policies. You should never, ever, 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 ever send that kind of money out without certified mail or a bank check. What in the hell are you thinking? Now I gotta wait for you to cut a new check, and you will do it like I said. You will send it certified, and it will be posted in the mail by certified registered letter. I got ID, I can sign for it, and I can tell you right now what bank it's going into. It's going to Northwest Community Bank. Okay? That's here in Winston, Connecticut. I will give you the ABA routing number later. You guys should know this ahead of time. I cannot believe the ignorance and stupidity on both the part of the criminal and the part of the organization. Now, come on, $5,000. Like I said, partially joking, partially serious. $5,000 will buy over 250 bags of crack. Do you realize that? And yet you tell me that the money, we have to verify and justify the expense? And I said to you that I will even send you all the PayPal receipts for all the purchases for the YouTube channel so that you will have a copy of all the receipt information for your files, as I promised you. This crook isn't going to give you anything. You just basically gave somebody free money. You just gave somebody free money so that they can buy drugs, weapons, all kinds of shit. And you know what? I'm not happy. I'm just as angry at the crook as I am at you. Really. I'll be honest when I say that. Now, you and the bank are going to have to file criminal charges against this individual. You also need to contact the Postal Service and tell them what the fuck happened, and you need to make sure that they prosecute. Okay? Because this has got to stop. This is hurting individuals everywhere. Good people who've done nothing wrong. People who have always done the right thing. People who have fought for the good. People who have done things that helps the community at large. We're the ones who are getting hurt. But remember one thing about karma. Karma's a bitch. Karma is going to balance out the scales. It has to. So whoever the perpetrator is they're in deep trouble. And that's no joke. How does 5 to 20 years in prison sound? Federal prison. That's right, boys and girls. That person's going to the pokey. Big time. Because the bank, if I know why, because I had someone steal $20 out of my checking account one time, and he was staying with me. He took all my checks and was trying to cut checks. Guess what? He ended up going to prison for 5 years. And he was living with me. Hello? Does anybody realize what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, I got that out of the way. Now, until the new money comes through, we're going to stick with our backup plan. And that's what we're going to do. Now with Dory, I did a video with her earlier, but she sounds like she's really, really having some personal issues right now. I am not at liberty to discuss, and I'm going to tell you what. I can only tell you she's really got a lot of conflicts right now going on in her life, and I can't help her much with them because I gave her some advice. She decided to do otherwise, and now because she chose to do otherwise, instead of keeping my advice, I told her she is going to be, unfortunately, having to deal with the consequences of her decisions. And that's all there is to it. It's not a matter of me being nice or her being nice or whatever. It's just that she's made decisions that, in her own situation, that are not sitting well with her right now. She doesn't want to do YouTube videos anymore because of the bullies and the trolls and stuff on YouTube. I don't particularly blame her, but you know what? I told her nicely, I said, Dory, I said, running away from your problems is not always going to work. They're going to come back. They're always going to be there. She said, but that's the best thing I know what to do. I said, Dory, there are times I want to run too, but I realize I have to take the bull by the horns. You know, I don't want to. It's called life, Dory. It's called growing up. It's called reality. You can't run from the truth. And you sure the hell can't run from your problems. Even if you dream you can. I'm sorry, but you can't run from your problems. Now, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that's the sad truth. You can't run from your problems. They always will be there. And sometimes, like an injury that's being neglected, it gets to become a bigger problem. And then eventually to the point where, you know, it is absolutely positively much worse than it was if you had dealt with it when it was just a small ache and pain. So, yeah, that's life, you know. Anyway, it's hot. It's gonna be severe thunderstorms today. There's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. It's overcast. There is a breeze, but it's sticky as hell, and I'm not really comfortable right now. Physically comfortable. I'm having some problems with my left leg again. And I'm trying to keep moving as best I can because I gotta do things. See, because I don't have anybody else to depend on. I have to do everything by myself, including literally, and no pun intended, digging my own grave. Think about it. I don't even have a funeral contract. I don't have any kind of a burial arrangement. I have no last will and testament. I have no family. Okay? I have friends, but I have no family. And most of the friends I have are just as stony as I am, financially. So they're all struggling to just make ends meet day after day. It's sad. I really, really wish, you know, I could say to somebody nicely is, let's work on this problem together. But you know what? They don't. So I do it myself. But by the way, because I have no family, I have to do everything myself, like I said. I have to try to walk around and navigate and do shit and fix shit and take a good shit and every other shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have a chance to do. And what it is no one likes the North, no one likes any Snow Queen. Thanks a lot, Johan Christian Andersen, very much for fucking up the life. Well, maybe not. It's not your fault, Hans Christian Andersen. It's just, why couldn't you have had the Snow Queen, at least in your stories, to be a little more well-liked? In Russian lore, the Snow Queen comes before Father Christmas. And she's actually liked in Russia. Tonight I must be enjoying her work. I am, in the winter times. I mean, I enjoy mine in the winter times. It's the other 9 months of the year that send me in a deep funk. Especially this month, the summer months. I've said it many times before, it's true. I hate summer. I hate the heat. We haven't had too many bugs, so I'll leave the bugs out of this time. The humidity, the heat, and the long, very boring days. Some people say they hate Christmas and winter because there's too many holidays back to back. Oh, excuse me while I say this. I love winter. I love the snow. I love the cold. I can walk outside in a fucking t-shirt and not drip sweat. And I like the fact that I can wear a dress and I don't have to worry about boiling and overheating and I get hot. I smell like rancid cheese. You don't want to be around me when I smell like rancid cheese. I can't even describe the cheese I smell like. Let's put it this way. It's not very appetizing. And I mean, it's because my body is designed for the colder weather. I seriously sometimes want to just go where the temperatures never go above 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. And that's another thing that I do not understand for some people in this world. Is that some of these people I know in the world hate me. I don't know Celsius. Can you please tell me the temperature in Fahrenheit? Like, it's so irritating. I try to be supportive and understanding, and yet I keep being told the same BS over and over again. Didn't they teach you the metric system in school, for crying out loud? Mine did. And mine told me the American too. And I know both. I don't like the American because it's not an international standard. I hate watching American weather reports that I have to fucking translate in my head. The high will be 90 degrees today. Okay, what is that in Celsius? It's about 31. Jesus Christ. And yes, Joe, I know you're going to give it a thumb down. Bink. I'm going to give it a thumb down too. Blink. But not for the reason because it was lousy, but because... No, wait. Maybe I won't. Fuck it. I'll give it a thumb up. Because practically I'm doing something very important. Expressing my disgust. And that's what I'm going to discuss. And for you trolls out there, you guys who know this right now, in a few months' time, that number you keep calling me at will no longer be in service. Because I'm canceling that cell phone permanently. Because I can't afford to keep it. Regardless of you calling or not, it has nothing to do with you. Cell phones can kiss my fucking white ass. Yeah, I don't care about the cell phone that much. I'm paying $50 a month for a phone I never use. Except maybe once or twice a month to check my food stamp balance. And that's about it. Why the fuck am I paying $50 a month for a phone I never use? I use the house phone more than I use that damn cell phone because I can hear better on it. Alright, so, do I have any good news to report? Well, not really. Nothing new, nothing exciting. The weather's certainly not going to be cooperating too much. Temperatures today, it was expected the high was 28 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. I think I said 29 and I saw 30. So, when it's that hot, what do I do every summer? I'm holed up in a fucking bedroom with air conditioner running full blast. I cannot even cook. I cannot stand a hot house. I really can't. I want to keep it on here because of two reasons. One, we got a breeze, and second of all, it's a little bit less depressing out here on the porch than this in the house. And that's the truth. Really. So, I will certainly talk to you guys if you want to have some conversations on, comments and stuff like that. But I just really just had to just vent my frustrations. And if you were, not the focus of my anger, I'm sorry you had to hear that. But, I do have to bring up my anger sometimes too. This winter time is going to be beautiful. I'm going to tell you why. Not only because of the solar minimum, I'm going to grab that little snowstorms by the coattails, and I'm going to make this place so freezing, icy cold that you guys are going to remember me for what I can be, and I can play dirty. I am tired of sitting here and sweating my ass off. I only get a chance to do my job for 3 months out of the year. Okay? I know Mother said, well, you could do all 4 seasons. What am I supposed to do with summer, Mom? Seriously! What am I supposed to do with summer? I hate summer! What am I supposed to do with it? By the chance I shove it in the fucking garbage disposal! That's how much I hate summer! You have no idea how much it frustrates me. I can't sit in my studio. I boil and bake like a big giant souffle. If I sit out here, I still boil and bake, just at a slightly lower temperature. I don't think you understand how much this heat can make me so physically and mentally sick. It really gets me, it really gets to me. I want to do great things for this channel. And by the way, like Gary Franchi said, I'm going to say something. I am so sick and tired of hearing about the Russian shit. Seriously? You guys, Congress, Democrats, come up with another fucking topic! Really? You don't get the budget straightened out. The CBO said after October 2017, this country will be financially bankrupt. Hello! Same with Connecticut, Daniel People. Get your fucking ass out of your head. Think with your head, in your head, not in from your ass. I'm tired of hearing about how the state can't balance a fucking budget. You give all this free money to all these illegal immigrants that come into this fucking state, and you can't even get it right. All the people in this state that were born and raised here have to eat like dogs. Now you tell me that's fair. Our state is deteriorating almost as bad as Illinois. In California, it's no better. And you know what? If I was governor, and I mean if I would do some very serious shaking in this state. There would be fucking changes. Big ones. And the first thing is I would tell the illegal immigrants is, go Go the fuck home! Period! You're taking away from the people who need the resources that were born and raised here and came here legally. Why should we be giving all these illegals all these resources? They don't need it. Go the fuck home. That's all you have to do. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of hearing about all these programs giving all this money to illegals. Well, the people that were born and raised in our state have to live like a cockroach and eat like a fucking dog. Now, do you tell me that's fair? Because it's not. It's not fair. Congress and state legislation despise both you at the same time. Time to get to goddamn work. I want to see a budget that is sustainable for both the state and the federal level. I want to see if you have to temporarily repeal Obamacare and then later come up with a new health plan, fine, do it. But do something. All these Senate Oversight Committee hearings and all this shit. Why are we doing this? You're wasting our fucking time. We got a budget that has seriously been fucked up since the first continuing resolution from 2011. Hello? Does anybody realize that? We should have fucking defaulted in 2011, but we kept going for CRs after CRs after CRs after CRs. Fucking Obama did nothing for this country except made it fucking worse than ever before. Comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you later, okay? I need to cool off, both physically and metaphorically speaking, okay? Bye-bye.